So, have you ever wanted to invest in cryptocurrency but you just didn't know where to start? Bamboo is a mobile phone platform that allows you to invest your spare change from daily purchases, like a coffee in the morning or dinner at night, in cryptocurrency, making it an easy and effective way to participate in the blockchain revolution. We hear so much about it, don't we? It rounds up spare change from the past month's purchases and invests in different blockchain cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum and Litecoin. For more on how you can start your cryptocurrency portfolio, Bamboo CEO and founder Phil George joins us from Perth. Phil, how are you? All the way over in Perth tonight. Yeah, I'm great, thank you. Great to have you on. Now tell me all about Bamboo. This is exciting because this is the spare change and then we're in this blockchain piece that everybody is talking about.
Yeah, so we've built an app that's meant to make it really, really simple for anyone to purchase a collection of cryptocurrencies. Basically, all anyone needs is a mobile phone and a bank account, and they can start purchasing cryptocurrencies for as little as $1.
Well, that's amazing. I mean, pretty sure most people have a mobile phone and a bank account, so it's certainly getting on board there. So you've purchased the app. So I just wanted to take a bit of a back step. How much do you think just the everyday person out there really understands about blockchain and cryptocurrency?
Yeah, well, that's sort of why we decided to build Bamboo. We thought that there's all these amazing technologies around cryptocurrency and blockchain, but most people don't really understand how to actually get involved and get exposure to these technologies. And we think that the technologies that are going to change the world and be the future need to be accessible to everyone, and we need to make that barrier to entry lower and make it easier, which is why we built an app that makes it easy to get started in under a minute.
I mean, it's great, isn't it? And I think the app piece is really interesting because you just download that app, obviously, onto your phone. I don't know if you even need to know exactly what's going on in the background, but if you're sort of racking up your sort of blockchain and cryptocurrencies there, and I understand that it divvies out to sort of different cryptocurrencies based on what might be great that day. Is that correct?
It's pretty close to correct, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
You're right.
I've done my homework.
Yeah. People don't need to know immediately. It is obviously better the more that people know about these technologies down the track. But what we know is that people don't care about things that they don't have any involvement in. So the point is, how can we get more and more people involved in the space and get them to have a small amount of investment in the space, and then over time they'll care about it more and more. And you're right. We don't just purchase one cryptocurrency that we love at Bamboo. We're basically purchasing the top 5 independent cryptocurrencies at any given point in time and keeping that balance so that what you're buying today might be different to what you're buying in a year's time, but you'll always be buying the top 5 cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, you're making that intelligent investment choice on people's behalf, which is great. So you've got the intel to do that, and then that's coming kind of into their bank account whenever they want to use it. There's a piece here that I think is really interesting about young people and helping young people save money, which I know that you're quite passionate about. Can you talk a little bit to that?
Yeah, sure thing. What we sort of see is that millennials and young people have the least amount of savings of any group, and they sort of make the most amount of transactions, but they're not actively having systems or plans set up to save money and plan for future purchases. So the really exciting thing about these spare change or roundup sort of technologies is that it doesn't matter whether or not you've got a huge amount of disposable income or a low amount of disposable income. By just taking your spare change and investing that in either the share market or, in our instance, cryptocurrency, you are proportionally spending only what you can afford to spend.
Yeah, exactly, because it's the spare change piece, which everybody is going to have, but putting it to better use. So I think this is that really fantastic in that personal finance management space, using it for good. One piece here I think is really interesting is this security issue that people obviously have with these technologies. Tell me why blockchain is actually a much more secure way to look after your income, finances, wealth.
Well, I think there's a lot, we can talk for hours about blockchain and its various securities. The blockchain technologies and the reasons why they're secure is because we have something called a distributed ledger, and a distributed ledger means that there's no one central point of authority that we just have to trust. There's a whole collection of different nodes that are running in a network that all maintain the same ledger, so we don't have to trust a single individual authority. But the security of our platform is actually utilizing the same technologies that banks have used to secure their systems for years. And then we ourselves, holding people's cryptocurrency, use a whole combination of blockchain-specific security technologies to keep things safe.
Fantastic. You obviously know your stuff. I'm a believer. Where to next for Bamboo? Tell me what your next sort of 12 months looks like.
Well, I think Bamboo's mission is to be the leading way of everyday people interacting with the blockchain, and that means that we're going to keep building out products that make the barrier to entry for cryptocurrencies and blockchain lower and easier, and basically encourage education, understanding, and also democratize people's access to these technologies. So we're going to keep on building products that make that fun and easy.
I love it. It's fun and easy, and it sounds like a great way to manage your money. People can download the app today, just before
No,
we
they
wrap up,
can't.
Phil?
We're launching in Australia as our first launch market within the next few months, and then we're launching in the United States and through Europe.
Oh, wow. So I imagine that will all happen very, very quickly. Is there anyone around the world doing this kind of thing at the moment?
Well, there's companies like Acorns and Stash that do already for the cryptocurrency, and they've sort of proven that this model works for the millennials and the younger generation. But what we see is that cryptocurrency is a sort of asset class that people are dying to get into, but they don't really know where to start or how, whereas the share market's an easier thing to access. So we think that if we take that exact technology, the roundups, and apply it to such an exciting area as cryptocurrency, we're going to have a whole heap of people that are just dying to get involved.
Yeah, I absolutely think you will. I think that's it's fantastic innovation. Thanks so much for coming on Tech Biz, Phil. Look forward to seeing what happens next.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks a lot.